So what's kind of funny about prior to recording this video was that my desktop background was actually a picture from in the game of Firewatch, which is what this video is about. I don't know, I just kind of find that hilarious. Hello everyone, I am Underworld Guardian, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be talking about Firewatch, a music review, not necessarily a game review. This is more focused on the music perspective. Does the music help with the game? How did I feel about the music? Etc, etc. This is a brief warning that there will be spoilers to this game, so if you have not played the 3-hour game yourself or have seen a Let's Play, go and do that, and then come back here if you want to hear my music thoughts regarding Firewatch. So first I want to start off by saying how this game is amazing. For it only being a 3 to 4 hour game, it's pretty good. The graphics, Camposando did a really good job with the story of the game, the voice acting, the scenery of the game, really putting us into that feeling of you are alone in this national forest, and there's this immediate threat of the fire, and there's this unknown person going around messing with your equipment and toying with you and Delilah, per se, during the game. The person who wrote the music for this game did a wonderful job at truly matching the mood for the scene the music is playing in to the scene itself. Much like what I said in my Subnautica review, if you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. The music definitely enhances how the player feels during the game. Like, for example, there may be scenes where you're just walking around in the forest and you're like going to the next destination. So like they play calming music, or you arrive to a certain destination, there's calming music, or like there's certain scenes where it's like panic struck, like when it's your first mission during Firewatch, you come back to your tower, you see your typewriter at the bottom of your watchtower, and then you hear the thudding bass come in and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? The music really does enhance how the player is, or what the player should be feeling. Like me, I'm that person who gets anxious over like everything that happens in the game. So like I'm gonna hear very somewhat ominous music and then like go into like anxiety panic mode and be like, okay, something bad's about to happen. I'm gonna get jumped in a game where there's only, like, I don't see any other player but myself. This is not necessarily about the music, but the music did contribute to how I was feeling. About halfway through the game, you get attacked by Ned, who we eventually find out it's Ned, from behind. And then you come to and you're like, oh my god, someone attacked me, and you have like no idea who did it at that point in the game. The music made me really anxious to keep playing, because every time you heard like ominous music or just like any other track that wasn't calming, made me feel like, okay, people are gonna show up. I either have to attack them with a walkie-talkie or run in a forest that I don't really know that well. And this was back when I just first played the game, so I had no idea where I was going, so I had to rely on the map for every like 3 steps I took in the game. Yeah, I was kind of pathetic. So the music can definitely contribute to why I was feeling really anxious to continue playing the game. I had to like take a break like every like 5 to 10 minutes to calm myself down to continue the game. So I definitely feel like the music definitely contributed to how I was feeling. And like I said in my Subnautica video, if you're a musician writing music for a game, if you're able to get that to happen to your player, then you're definitely doing something right with the music pairing with the game atmosphere. I want to quickly touch on instrumentation, because I think like when you're writing something, not just specifically for video games or for film score or for TV series, it can be anything. Instrumentation is very key. Because I don't think this music would have had the same impact if it was on like a string quartet per se. I'm gonna quickly run through the instruments you hear in the game. You hear acoustic guitars mainly. You might hear some chords on electric guitars, but not often. You will hear some percussion. You will hear, I believe it's electric bass. You'll hear some horn glisses. You hear piano. I think piano you mainly only hear for the prologue track, which is at the beginning of the game, obviously. But those are the main instruments you hear throughout the game track. The acoustic vibe that you get from that set of instruments really helps with the environment and the setting of the game itself, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. When I picture out in the middle of nowhere in nature, I don't really picture like jazz instruments or like electrified instruments. I more picture like acoustic instruments, more like laid back, not so much in your face type of instruments, like maybe like a trumpet or like a low brass line per se. The instrumentation just kind of like mixes with the setting that you're in, which is also a very good job on the composer's end for picking the correct instrumentation to fit the setting of the game. Overall, with the music pairing with Firewatch, the music fits very well with the setting of the game in terms of instrumentation, style, and its general tone for each track's pairing with each scene of the game, and each track enhances the scene. None of them, I don't think, really made me feel like it took me out of the game. It put me more into the game. Like, I was more like, when the music kicked in, it was just like, oh, it was nice. Then you started to like get the feeling when you listen to the music with the game. That's all that I wanted to talk about with the music from Firewatch. I was possibly going to do a video like analyzing each track of the game, going into more specific as to why each track was so successful in helping move the story along and in helping the player feel a certain way. That would get into more the music theory side of things and not necessarily the opinion, basic stuff that common people would know. Like, not many people are going to know when I refer to a C minor key, not many people are going to know what that is. So I didn't want to make a video that not many people would understand. So would that be something you guys would be interested in seeing, where I talk more about the music theory side of the tracks and as to how that helps with the game itself? Let me know if you'd be interested in watching a video like that. If you like this video that I am currently making, please give it a big old thumbs up and let me know what other types of videos you would like to see. And if you want to see more content like this or more Firewatch videos and Synthesia videos, I am planning to do the entire soundtrack at some point, or finish out the entire soundtrack at some point, along with making clarinet versions of it, because I am a clarinetist and I kind of want to play it on clarinet, so might as well share it on my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. I'll be making more of it sometime soon. I'm working on Camp Approach right now. I have other projects that keep coming in the way, and I want to work on those, and then I come back to it like a while later. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep practicing, and I'll see you guys real soon. Interval Guardian, out.